Alexander Lukashenko did not mince words. The Belarusian leader, who once regarded Volodymyr Zelensky as a son, has now branded him with an abusive word in a fiery exchange during an interview with Russian journalist Olga Skabeeva. The remark underscores the growing hostility between Minsk and Kyiv, with Lukashenko accusing Ukraine of attempting to entangle Belarus in the conflict at Washington's behest. During the interview, published on Skabeeva's Telegram channel on Friday, Lukashenko reflected on his past views of Zelensky, expressing disappointment over what he described as a betrayal. His words add to a long history of verbal salvos directed at the Ukrainian leader, whom he has repeatedly blamed for destabilizing Belarus. In 2023, tensions spiked after a Russian A-50 surveillance aircraft suffered minor damage in a drone strike on a Belarusian airbase. Lukashenko promptly pointed the finger at Kyiv, claiming the attack was orchestrated by a terrorist recruited by Ukraine's security service, SBU. He accused Zelensky of speaking about peace while secretly working to undermine Belarus. He's been making circles around Belarus. Lukashenko fumed at the time, slamming Ukraine's push for a UN-backed non-aggression pact while allegedly sponsoring attacks. A staunch ally of Moscow, Lukashenko has repeatedly warned Kyiv against placing its fate in Washington's hands. He recalled urging Zelensky in 2022 to seek a diplomatic resolution rather than looking for the guilty. Lukashenko's latest comments come amid his stark warning that Europe and Ukraine will be done for if Russia strikes a deal with the United States. Speaking alongside Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow on Thursday, he laid out a grim scenario.
If the Russia, makes a deal with the US, both Europe and Ukraine are done for. In this negotiation process, Russia and the US hold in their hands the fate of that Europe, which hasn't been, and still isn't, acting far-sighted.
His remarks, laced with foreboding, paint a picture of a continent sleepwalking into irrelevance as Washington and Moscow shape its destiny. For Ukraine, already battered by war, Lukashenko's words serve as both a warning and a threat, a grim reminder that, in his view, Zelensky's choices could determine the country's survival.